This is the all-new 2022 BMW M240i xDrive Coupe. Yes, this is the redesigned version. What I'm gonna do today is a brief walk around of the car, show you this car around, and then get inside the car and do a virtual delivery of this car as you, the customer, is right here taking delivery. During COVID times, we generally don't do delivery sitting inside the car, so this is a delivery for you, so you would know exactly how to custom tailor the car towards your personal settings. First, I'm gonna mention what the standard features of this car is. So for those of you who are thinking of getting one, you would know exactly what the car comes with and how this car is further packaged. Okay, so you do have, from the standard features, you do have remote engine start. So yes, you can remote engine start from your key or from your phone app. Has the 19-inch M light alloy wheels with a double spoke 792M all season run flats. These are not those wheels. These were selected as a different option, so I'll go over that later. You get heated steering wheel, M Sport differential, Sport automatic transmission with pedal shifters, tire pressure monitor, variable sport steering, alarm system, rear view camera, M Sport brakes, which are standard or dark blue. These were changed to the red calipers. And then you got velour floor mats, auto dimming exterior mirrors, electric seat to driver memory, through loading system, heated front seats, high gloss black trim, ambient lighting, park distance control front and rear. So that's your parking sensors. Automatic climate control, dynamic cruise control, high beam assistant, driving assistant, rear seat headrest folding, Sirius XM radio, which here in Canada you get a free 6-month subscription with that as well. Hi-Fi sound system, intelligent emergency call, teleservices, connected drive services, connected package professional, BMW Live Cockpit Plus, M Sport suspension, M leather steering wheel, M aerodynamics package, M rear spoiler, high gloss black window surround, anthracite roof liner, summer performance tires, and your oil service interval is generally around 15,000 kilometers. So guys, I am in Toronto, Canada. As per the sign behind me, BMW Toronto. I am in Canada, so all the standard features and the packages I mentioned pertain to what's available here in Canada. In your specific country, it could vary. For example, even in the US, packages do vary, so keep that in mind. And for those of you who don't know who I am, this is Samir Umer from BMW Toronto, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, click on the bell icon for more informative content like this, and do write me in the comments below what you liked about this video, what else you would like to see, and as time permits I will make those videos. Please also do ask me those questions if you have any, and as time permits I will answer those questions for you. So now how this car is packaged. This was one of the first few coming in, so this is a launch edition package called the HEA Package 2. This one has the universal garage door opener, comfort access, glass sunroof, lumbar support, storage compartment package, 19-inch double spoke 791M jet black wheels, which you can see on the car now. High gloss black exterior contents, so the mirror caps, the kidney grille has been blacked out. What else? Has the universal remote control, adaptive M suspension, M Sport brakes, which are the red, adjustable seat side bolsters, aluminum tetragon trim, adaptive full LED headlights, Harman Kardon sound system upgrade, and this gorgeous color is the Brooklyn Gray Metallic. This is all new for 2022, a very, very high demand color right now. The interior, which we'll see when we get inside the car, is a Tacora red Vernasca leather. Oh, that was a lot of talking. Okay, so I apologize if I'm going a bit faster, but if you need to hear those again, obviously you can pause the video, rewind, and go back. I'm gonna go a little bit faster even when I get inside the car, so that I don't make the video a very long one. I'm gonna walk around the car, show you the car all around. I just wish it wasn't this cloudy of a day and we didn't have a cold snow day outside. And there was a little bit of sunlight coming in, so paint really looks gorgeous in the sunlight as well. As you can see, the car redesign looks really good for 2022, and it's actually so much more fun driving this car. Inline 6-cylinder, 382 horsepower, a lot of fun in a small little car. All right, so let me open it up a bit and show you it from the inside. If you look at the door handles, they're more flush now with the door. Oh yeah, one more thing. The key is on me, so this car does have comfort access, as I mentioned earlier. As long as you have the key on you, it stays in my pocket. I can go in settings inside and change it, where I come close to the car and the car unlocks itself, and when I walk away, the car will lock itself. But I have kept that option deactivated for now. I'll keep it with the standard. So when I grab the door handle, the car automatically unlocks. And say if I'm done with the car, I just push on those 3 red lines right there, tap on it, and the car locks for me. Oops. There we go. Okay. So here's the gorgeous M240, and this is the Tacora red Vernasca leather. A nice deep red color. There's a lot of light coming from above me, so the color in the video may not represent exactly what it looks like in person. This looks a little more brighter right here, but in person it's a much more better color. Very deep trunk space, a lot of room. Nice side pockets here on either side. The fuel it takes, if you're ever wondering what it takes, it mentions it right here, 89 or 91. 89 is perfect. If you're gonna race it on a track, that's when I would recommend 91, because every second matters then. Okay, so I'm gonna get inside the car and we'll go through some setup. I'm gonna be very quick, but if you have questions, please do ask me, or you can always go back, rewind the video and watch it again. So these are all your window controls right here. That's your auto folding mirror. To set the left side mirror, you're gonna move this lever to the left and rotate dial to adjust the mirror, move it to the right and adjust the right side mirror. This is your memory seating, so seat 1 and 2, and your lock and lock button right here. You do have the Harman Kardon sound system upgrade. Your seat settings, you do have the under knee extender right here, so push on that and pulls out. To adjust the seat, this lever, move up, down, tilt front, tilt back, and this is the backrest. This is your 4-way lumbar support, and this is your side bolster adjustment, which is the side bolsters. So you can tighten it up and loosen it. It's like an air cushion that inflates and deflates. Okay, so kind of hugs you a bit more. Okay, so these are all your light settings. Okay, I've left it at auto, but that's your left side parking light, your right side parking light to switch off the lights, and this is your light dimmer for the interior. Okay, and that's your fog lights. Okay, so here we go. This is the center display. All this side on the left side of the steering wheel is your cruise control settings. On the right side is all your infotainment settings for the screen here. Okay. So the screen is touchscreen. I'm gonna avoid touching it as much as possible to avoid fingerprints. I'll leave that to the customer. I'm more used to using the iDrive controller, so I use this. So rotate, up, down, left, right, and depress into select. This is also a trackpad, so I can use to write on here alphabets and numbers. Okay, so if I'm looking for a contact name, number, or entering an address, I can do that, or just talk to the car, which I will show you in a few minutes when I get to that part. Okay, so under media, you do have Sirius XM, which I have activated. So it's going to stay in the car for 6 months. Just in case it does go away, you will end up at channel 1. When you're at channel 1, you're going to push at this options button right here. So this screen comes up. You're going to scroll down to subscribe. Gives you the 800 number to call and your radio ID. So call that 800 number, give them a radio ID, tell them, hey, you get 6 months free subscription, please activate. If it's been 6 months and it goes away, then you can call that number again to subscribe to more. Okay. Under here again, you have your FM, AM, news, Spotify that you can log in here or play directly off of your phone when you're paired via Bluetooth. You can have your Bluetooth audio, screen mirroring, and obviously set up your mobile devices and stuff from here. Okay, under comm, which is communication, which means your phone. So this is where you would come to pair your device or just talk to your car, which I've activated, like I'll show you. Hey BMW, pair my phone.
You can connect your mobile phone in this menu. Please continue using manual control here.
Okay, so it's easy as that. Once you get to this screen via manually, the step I showed you previously or while talking to the car, you come in here, and in your phone you'll open your Bluetooth settings, look for BMW, whatever your number is, and pair your phone. Okay, you're going to pair your phone. It's going to ask you to connect via BMW iDrive or Apple CarPlay, or if you're an Android user, it'll ask you via Android Auto. So it's important you connect through BMW iDrive, and then later on, if you want to connect Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you're going to go back to the home screen, go under apps, and then select Apple CarPlay or Android Auto and follow the steps from here. Okay. If you have more questions with this, please write me in the comments and I'll explain that better. Okay, so let's go back under car. Sorry, under nav. Right, we were under communication, so this is where you would come to pair your phone. So we got that squared out. Now the next app is the nav. So when you go into nav, this is everything to do with the navigation. Again, you can zoom in, zoom out by just your fingers, right? By touching the screen, or by I'm using this knob below me here. On the right is all the menu items, so you can do plenty of customized settings right there. But I've set it up to direction of travel. Let's see, on perspective mode, so this will bring up 3D mapping of buildings. Like you see, it'll bring 3D structures up, and will always be facing the direction of travel as well. And say you want to enter an address, obviously you can go under here and go where to, and then enter the address. Obviously scroll and select each alphabet, tap on that, brings up a tap pad, or go where to, and then I can use this, like I was saying earlier, this is also a touchpad, so I can write with my finger, like if you look here on the screen. Okay, it's simple as that. If I make an error, just swipe left, delete, delete, delete. Okay, it's pretty easy to use. Or you can talk to your car. Try this. Hey BMW, 11 Sunlight Park Road.
Perfect. Our next destination is 11 Sunlight Park Road, Toronto, Ontario.
I guess it's easy as that. Try talking
Please
to your car
proceed
more.
to the highlighted route.
And your car will do things for you. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this guidance. Hey BMW, cancel guidance.
I've ended the guidance.
All right, so let's get out of nav, go under car. This is where the main settings of the car is, but before that, let me show you under apps what's there. So under install apps, you have all these options here. You can play with that. Obviously you have Amazon Alexa as well. So if you have Alexa at home, log in here, and then you can talk to your car and say, hey Alexa, add milk to my grocery list, or switch off the headlight, switch off lights at home, things like that. So you can do all that. Okay, let's go into car, and let's go one option at a time. Main thing is the settings. Now, keep in mind, if you're picking up your car, prior to that, you want to download the My BMW app from the App Store. set that up. Your login ID is generally your email address that your dealership would have on file. A password is something you would create. Set that up, and then you're going to come under driver profiles and set your profile up. Okay, so you're going to add driver profile and log in here, or through your app you can do via my BMW app, which is a little more technical, so please do ask me if you want to go through that step and I can help guide you. Okay, so now another thing to mention, once the car knows you are the owner of the car, it does open up another option up for you, which means, you know, now I can talk to my car, say, hey BMW or hello BMW, and the voice commands work. Once you are logged into the car, it knows you are the owner. It can add a personal wake word. So you can say like, hey Mona Lisa, or whatever you want to name it, and you can do that. Okay, how to do that? Again, it's a little difficult for you to remember, so I'm going to show you really quick. So you would go under car, go under settings, go under general settings, go all the way on top, and go under personal assistant, voice control, wake word, and once it's set up for your profile, it will show you set up personal wake word right here. So that's where you would set up a personal wake word. Okay, sorry if that was very fast, but you have this on video, so please rewind and watch again and again and again. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. So date and time, I've set it up to automatic time setting, so it'll take care of your daylight savings. Date format right now is set to day, month, year, but if you prefer some other format, you can change it through here. Language, you do have other languages you can select. I'm going to leave it to English right here. Personal assistant, so this is where I was just showing you about the voice control notification display. So if you have a passenger on board or do not disturb, you can activate that. Help, if you need a tutorial on how these things work, you can watch it here. Okay, units is what we use here in Canada, so I'm going to leave it there. Sound is your bass, treble, all that good stuff for your stereo sound system. You have Harman Kardon sound upgrades, so I'm going to leave it to Logic 7 Surround. Touchpad is referring to the round iDrive control that I've been using. So if you can see character input, map, search fields, audio, it's activated for everything. Pop-ups is something that would pop up on the screen, so driving experience control and air quality. So every time you change modes between Eco Pro, Comfort, and Sport, it would pop up what mode you're going into. Standard, by default, it would always start in Comfort. If you go to Sport, it will be a more sportier drive. The exhaust valves open up, it will sound more throatier. And of course you have your Eco Pro, which is your more fuel efficient, so it'll save you about 18 to 20% fuel depending on how you drive it. And then you have an adaptive mode as well, so it'll keep the most comfortable drive for you, predictive adjustment of vehicle settings for the driving situation. Okay. Getting started is what I'm doing right now. Is I have started already and I'm setting up the vehicle. If you go under speed warning, yes, you can set up a speed warning. Cars drive very smooth, so you may not realize how fast you're going, so you can set up a speed warning and the car will warn you at that time. Fatigue and focus alert, I'm going to set it to sensitive, so if you're getting too tired and swerving quite a bit, the car will guide you to, okay, pull over, take a break, grab a coffee, kind of stuff. Okay. Valet parking mode, you can activate once the engine is running. Reset trip data, again, you could do all that if you're planning a trip. Data privacy, this is important. All services including analysis need to be on, so your phone and car pair together properly, and this will allow your phone to remote engine start your car, and you'll be able to track your car and do a lot of stuff from your phone. Okay. Trust me, get the My BMW app. It's very helpful. You will love it. Okay, mobile devices, we've already been through that, to how to set up. Wireless charging tray, so it does have a wireless charging tray, so if your phone has wireless charging, drop it in that tray, it charges wirelessly. And then activate reminder, so if you're stepping out of the car and you left your phone behind, it will ding at you that you left your phone behind. Remote software upgrades, so yes, you can do upgrades remotely, but if that comes up, it will show you instructions on how to do that. Just make sure if you're planning to do a remote software upgrade, you're not planning to drive for the next 30 to 45 minutes. The car will completely blank out. Everything will shut off. It will do the update in the background. Okay, driving mode, sport and eco, you can configure through here. I'm gonna leave it to factory setting. Exterior lighting, everything is on, including pathway lighting. So when you come home at night, switch off your car, the headlights stay on for 20 seconds. You can further increase that or decrease that, okay? This is just for the purpose of illuminating your driveway so you have some light heading home. Okay, let's go to driver assistance, safety and warning. Front collision is set too early, lane departure set too early, steering with steering intervention, and active blind spot detection also set too early. So I've set it up at all the safest settings. Obviously, you can customize it from here. Speed limit assistance. You can change it, adjust manually, or I've set it up to show current limit. So it's going to pick up the street signs ahead and show you what the current limit is, okay? Parking and maneuvering, automatic PDC, which is your beep 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 sensor, that's on. Cross traffic warning is on, and this is the sound of your sensors. I'm going to leave it at halfway, factory settings. Steering wheel feedback is set too strong. That's the vibration you feel on the steering wheel. If you're departing the lane without indication, the steering wheel will vibrate, tell you that you are leaving the lane. So kind of a reminder, okay, pull back into the lane. And also if someone's in blind spot and if you haven't seen, even with indication, nothing, if you didn't completely ignore that triangle on the mirror there and you continue to go, your steering wheel will vibrate. As a third warning, tell you, okay, please don't go. And after that, if you still continue to go, then God help you. Okay, then let's go to displays. So head-up display, I have switched it on. Brightness and height, I've kept it to half, which I feel works most. Which works best for most people, but again, you can adjust the brightness and height from here, and also rotation as well. Rotation is sometimes polarized lens affects you viewing the head-up display. So if you rotate it a bit, that adjusts the angle a bit, so that helps you view the head-up display better for polarized lenses if you're wearing sunglasses. Head-up display, if you don't know, if you look up straight in the windshield, right now you won't see it because my engine is shut. But if you look up straight, generally in the distance, you will see your speed limit and your navigation and all those things show up right in your windshield. So it's pretty cool, kind of floats in front of you. Okay, additional displays, driver assistance stuff, everything will show you here. Let me start the car. So right now I've set it up to map as my center display. I can switch that off or set it to only turn-by-turn directions. But when you set up maps and you're following directions, it will show you turn-by-turn directions here as well. Which, let me get to that and I'll show you that. Speed limit assistance, display info, head-up display. Okay, let's go back. So that's your instrument panel. This is what I was talking about. So if you see it says map view, I can change it to route preview. And the display changes, it'll show me only turn-by-turn directions. And then let's see, I can switch it off, so nothing there displayed in the center in the speedometer. And then I'm gonna leave it back to map view. Now, if you do travel to the US, you can switch on this option, converted speed. So if you look at that 0 kilometers per hour right there, and if I switch on converted speed, see below that, it comes to 0 miles per hour. So it'll show you miles per hour as well, okay? I believe it should be the same for you US residents. If you're coming to Canada, again, you can switch that. Again, it depends on how your car is packaged there, okay? It may vary there. Okay, control display is referring to this screen. All I can do is switch it off or adjust the brightness. Driving mode view is on, so every time you switch to sport, eco, and comfort, these display colors change. That's what that means, so it's on. Doors and vehicle access. So here is what I was saying. So I can activate a digital key, which means if you have an iPhone, I believe it's iPhone 10 and newer, you can make your phone to become a digital key. So that's where you would activate that. Again, if you have more questions how to do that, please write me in the comments below. Comfort access. So you saw me earlier where I grab the door handle and unlocks. When I tap it, it locks, but I can activate this. So unlock when approaching and lock when approaching, as long as the physical key is on you. I'm gonna leave it off for now. I'll leave this up to the customer to activate. Okay, key button assignments or driver door. So when I unlock the driver door, when I unlock the doors, it's only the driver door. I can set it up to all. Again, for safety, I leave it to driver's door only. And tailgate. So when I unlock the trunk, it's only the trunk, not the tailgate and the doors. Okay. Lock in a few minutes. If I unlock the car and do not get in, the car will automatically lock. Unlock at end of trip and unlock doors when in park. So when I push my car in park and I'm sitting in my car, the doors don't automatically unlock because I've unchecked that. And also when I end my trip and switch off the engine, the doors again do not unlock itself because I've unchecked that. Again, for safety, so if someone's lingering around, they don't jump in your car and attack you or anything for that reason if you're in that kind of an area. I do have fold mirrors in when locked, activated. So when you lock your car, mirrors will auto fold in. When you unlock, mirrors will fold out. Keep in mind we're in winter, so you, Mr. Customer, if you are driving in the winter and parking your car outside, and if ice and snow is getting in there, mind you, that will end up breaking the motor because there may be too much pressure if ice gets in there and freezes. So if you're one of those who parks outside, please make sure to deactivate this feature, okay? Because we are in winter right now. Interior lighting, you can obviously talk to your car and say, hey, BMW, change ambient lighting color to so-and-so, and it will do it. But you can manually do it here too. Okay, so a bunch of colors to choose from. I'm going to leave it to lilac. Brightness, I'll leave it to max. Dynamic lighting on, and dim for night driving is too boring for me. I like some ambient lighting, so I'm going to leave that on at the brightest. Climate control, so you do have remote engine starts. Once I get off the car, I'll show you. Again, from your phone app you can start it, but from your key it's very easy. Let me get out and I'll show you on the key how that works, but I've activated that here. So remote engine start, see start engine for climate control, so I've done that. Again, go through these options. You can customize your heating and ventilation prior to you manually doing it as well. We are in winter, so I'm going to switch off the AC compressor. Let's go here and make it all the way red. Keep in mind when you're in summer, please switch us to blue. Okay, so it'll be, so if you set up 21 degrees, it will actually be 21 degrees. If you leave it in the center, it adjusts to 2 degrees above. So if its car shows you 21, it'll be about 23 in the car. Okay. So for winter, I'm going to go all the way to the right, and you can obviously adjust, pre-adjust temperature controls right here, driver, front passenger, and all that good stuff. You can synchronize. When you do synchronize, the driver temperature is master, so any other temperatures will synchronize to driver temperature. Okay. Keys and buttons, so driver door only, again we did that, and the trunk, so only the trunk unlocks, and that's about it for the car. Ideally, these buttons right here, this is your auto hold for the brake feature, adaptive mode, Eco Pro, Comfort Sport, start stop, your engine start stop feature, your park assistant, and also your traction control off. To switch the car into drive, you're going to push this unlock button right here, hold it in and pull back into drive, and then push it in front for reverse. When you're done, you're going to push P to park the car. Some shortcut keys for that screen above, and let's see, this is your electronic handbrake, okay, to pull up, and push down to release. You do have 24/7 roadside assistance in your car, which is this button right here. So you push that, flap opens, push the button for 24/7 roadside assistance, which is free with your car. Your reading lights, your dome lights for the whole car, your sunroof operation. So push back for the shade to open, once more for the sunroof to open. Push in to tilt just for some fresh air. All right, so actually let me show you. I'm gonna push that and sunshade starts open up. Okay, automate it. All right, now let me get out of the car and I'll show you remote engine start, and we'll end the video there. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please like the video, give it a thumbs up. Click on the bell icon for more informative content like this, and do comment below with any questions or anything else you would like to see. I'm gonna switch off the car, go outside and show you remote engine start. Okay, so let's lock the car. And here we go, this is the key. So the lock button, which is the BMW logo, if you push it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the car starts up. That's your remote engine start. And you would do the exact same thing to switch it off, which I'll show you just now. So here's the key, lock button, 1, 2, 3, and let go. And the car shuts off. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in and staying till the end of the video. Please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, click on the bell icon, and I'll see you guys on the next one.